Divine Feminines, welcome to my channel. I am your intuitive reader, Lady Day, and this is the Healing Butterfly. Thank you all for tuning in, lending me your time, your energy, your curiosity. It is all greatly, greatly appreciated. Please only take from my readings what resonates. If it doesn't align with your life, don't try to make it fit. You may end up making some serious life decisions based on energy or information that was not being sent directly to you. This particular reading is just going to be an intuitive message from the Divine Feminines to the Divine Masculines. Again, take what resonates. If you're the other person, other side of the story, obviously flip the roles and keep it pushing. So let's just, I guess, get right into it. I will start with the songs that I got. So first off, Divine Feminines are trying their best to stay and remain, someone just say, remain, I don't know if you like The Office, but remain calm when you thought he burned the office down. But it's a very remain calm, you know what I mean? Don't set off. So what I got was, what's the song? Welcome to the Jungle. That song, yeah, welcome to the jungle, won't you come with, or play with me, whatever that is. So there's this, it's so funny, oh gosh, sometimes I wish I could give people how I interpret it, how I interpret readings and messages from spirit, but it's almost like, oh, okay, you thought I was a bunny. You thought I was a bunny in a lion's den. That's what you really thought. You really thought I was that fluffy little cottontail. And then it's almost like a zip, like, let me take this skin off and show you that the spawn of Satan can really live up under all this shit if you get out of control. So I feel like it's down to the point where the Divine Feminines are saying, look, my bite is way worse than my bark. So I'm going to just stay calm and walk away. You get what I'm saying? Or stay calm and let you act a fool. Or stay calm and let you talk stupid. You know, whatever this is. Or stay calm while you keep yourself distant. I'm hearing like a dude, like when the phone line is dead. Do. It's almost like, okay, you're not calling. You're not communicating. You're not sending me energy. You're not being honest. You're not being open. That's fine. But when you come for me, I promise you, I will meet you in the same WWF ring that you sent the RSVP to. I'm going to show up in the trenches of Iraq to whoop that ass. Like, that's how I feel about the Divine Feminines right now. That's how they're feeling. I'm all about calm, peace, love, and light, but I feel like either energetically, some of their other counterparts, so the Divine Feminines is where I'm coming from. So if you're a man who's more in your feminine energy, which is not a bad thing, it doesn't mean that you a softy or anything like that. It just means that you're not in a egotistical, controlling mindset. You're coming from a heart space. So again, because I feel like some of you men are like, I'm the man, but I'm not doing that shit. They're doing it to me. It's like, okay, then you're more in your feminine energy. You're more in your feelings. You're more trying to understand what's going on in your heart space, where someone else is very rude. Oh, that's where that's coming from. Okay. The other song was Vanity Nasty Girl. So thank you, Spirit. I think a lot of the men are being kind of, maybe they feel like they're being berated or beat up in a lot of readings, which is why I suggest getting a personal. I do personals. If you feel comfortable with someone else, reach out to them and get a personal reading. But there are some females that are in their own little nasty world. Tonight being their own little nasty girl, okay? Vanity. So take what resonates, but the bulk of the females that I'm feeling, they're like, look, I'm just going to stay quiet, but somebody either is continuing to impede on their energy, come into their dreams at night. I'm also, okay, thank you, Spirit. Ugh. Some men are like masturbating, sexual energy, sending sexual energy, and the feminine is getting very upset because you won't talk, you won't show up, you won't make good, you won't do what you're supposed to do here in the flesh. Like, you won't open your mouth, but you keep sending this energy. You keep showing up in my dreams. You keep doing, like, it's almost like you're stalking me, and I can't do anything about it. So and I also feel like maybe one or two may have also, not one or two, but like I'm saying, like a small population may also feel threatened and or attacked. energetically, which is why they're like, okay, if you're the one sending these demons to my front door, if you're talking bad about me, sending me bad juju, bad vibes, I promise you, like, I'm going to meet you with that same energy. So that's where the beginning came from of Welcome to the Jungle. So that was a lot. Let's get right into it. I didn't mean for that to go that long. So let's get overall energy from the Divine Feminine Spirit. What's in the overall energy for today's reading? What are they trying to say to their divine partner from the Divine Feminine's point of view? From the Divine Feminine's point of view, what is the overall energy, Spirit? Thank you. All right, let's get into it. One card, please, Spirit. Overall energy for today's reading. Ooh, that spit out there. Like I said, breathing. It's almost like I got to take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. It's almost like, okay, I'm going to keep calm. Like I was saying, I'm going to keep calm. But I promise you, this shit will go werewolf in a second. The card that came out is a time to give rather than a time to take. New moon in Virgo. I feel like it's a time to give to self. This person, to me, I'm almost seeing them either like laying down, getting a massage, or laying in is that a bathtub or a pool or a spa or a sauna, or laying in a field. It's almost like right now I feel like it's a time for those to give back to themselves rather than, I don't know. I feel like it's almost like you've taken a lot of, okay, thank you, Spirit. The Divine Feminine energy, what I'm reading is that they've taken a lot of their energy, a lot of their love, a lot of their time, a lot of their patience, and given that out to people. And when it came to this love thing, it was like they ran into someone who they really thought was their divine person. Obviously it was, anyways, who they thought, who they believe is their divine person, and they continue to give to that person a lot of love, a lot of time, a lot of attention. Green, thank you, Spirit. It also may have involved money as well. That you gave to this person. So it's like you've given so much of yourself, and it's almost like now it's just time for you to give to yourself. It's like you've given so much out. I just don't feel very selfish energy, like you've taken, and now it's time for you to give back. It's like, no, it's time for you to give to yourself. So we'll pull 3 cards. The 3, thank you. Okay. They're giving me past, present, and future, which I don't do too often. But, so I guess that's what we're doing today. Past, present, and future. Normally, I just pull 3 cards and ask for intuitive messages off of it. But it seems like maybe there's a storyline that needs to be laid out here. Also, I normally don't lay my crystals out this way. So if you have chakra crystals, lay them out on your altar. Lay them out, I'm hearing, in your bedroom. Or near your front doorway, something like that. If you're someone who's in and out of the house a lot, maybe more near your doorway, but to lay your chakra crystals out, and or maybe this is to get chakra crystals. So past energy is clean it up. Thank you, Spirit. Present energy, Spirit. Present energy from the Divine Feminine's point of view. Present energy from the Divine Feminine's. Wow. Yang, which is the masculine energy. Like I said, they feel very impeded on, almost stalked to a certain level, some of the feminines. And future energy, Spirit. Future energy from the Divine Feminine's point of view. Future, thank you. Right. New life. Come on. Give it to me. Bottom of the deck is exchanging gifts. Again, I do feel like this is still a situation of exchanging with self, getting better with giving to self. So let's get into the tarot to get some clarity over these cards. In the past, you knew that this was someone who okay, thank you, Spirit. The feminines knew in the past that they had ways about themselves that would not be beneficial in a relationship. Maybe they were too passive. Maybe they were too controlling. Maybe they were a little hard. I'm hearing hard or rough around the edges as far as like their delivery with certain things. But there was definitely a situation where they knew they had to clean up a lot of things. I'm also hearing like also within self. So detoxing the body, exercising, meditating, becoming better with self, not just outside area, meaning not just cleaning up, the home, cleaning up the emotions, cleaning up the body, cleaning up the, I'm hearing community. So the communities that you're in, some of you may have changed jobs. You may not have also changed, those who you spend time with. Maybe you don't spend as much time with other people. Present energy, like I said, I just feel like there's a lot of masculine energy around these feminines right now, trying to figure out what they're doing, how they're doing it. I'm also hearing, are you giving it to someone else? This also to me kind of seems like a labia right now. So there's a lot of like sexual energy. The masculines, maybe we can feel, I am a divine feminine, we can feel that there's a lot of sexual, like missing someone sexually. So I don't know if you're on your period or something like that, but it seems like a very like, what do they call it? I can't think of it. When you're not, mating season. It's almost like there's like a mating season kind of energy. And it's also on the flip side, thank you, Spirit. On the flip side of this, it's not just the masculine energy that's coming from the outside. It's almost as if a lot of these divine feminines who knew that they were supposed to come in union, did the cleanup to come into union, they're now pulling out their masculine energy. They're now looking to not become the man, but to take control of the situation and to be a leader for themselves, for their family, for their loved ones, for their friends, I'm also hearing for my spiritual group, for my spiritual tribe. I have to step into that energy because the person who was supposed to come along to boost this situation does not, will not, more than likely, is what I'm hearing. And then future new life, it's like I'm ready. Whether you're coming along or you're not, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to have a new life. I'm going to reach for the stars and I'm going to become a star and I'm going to do it all. And I'm also hearing ascended master. I know I'm supposed to be an ascended master, or I know I have another level of ascended mastery that I need to gain, and I'm not going to allow anyone to stop that. All right, so we're going to try to speed this up a little bit because I notice it's a lot going on. A lot. All right. Clean it up, Spirit. May I have one card? Clarify that further for the past. Clean it up. Thank you. Yep, 7 of Wands. Standing your ground, fighting back. I'm not going to take no bullshit. You're not going to keep throwing 11:55 as I look at the camera. I'm not going to keep holding on to the things that I know for a fact I didn't cause. I'm standing up for myself. And it also says choosing the battles wisely. At the bottom of the deck is the 4 of Pentacles, also managing your money wisely. You knew that if you came into union with someone, it would spark something big. And that big thing that was going to spark, I feel very strongly that you knew that money and abundance was coming along with that. So it's like, okay, well, let me go ahead and keep my little pennies to the side. You know what I mean? So you may have been living with someone and then decided to get a separate account, a separate apartment, whatever it was. It's like, no, I'm going to stand my guard over this situation. One more card for the past, Spirit. One more card for the past, please. One more card for the past. What is clean it up? Oh, or 2. Yep. Ace of Wands. So again, I do believe again that you've seen this as a very big opportunity. 6 of Pentacles, wanting that equal give and take, wanting to be also, I'm hearing wanting to be charitable with this person, taking your time with this person, hearing what they have to say, being able to have an equal give and take. Some of you may also, I'm talking about that money thing. Some of you may have also allowed this person to borrow some money, to take some money, to whatever that is. And it's like that situation ended up leading you with standing up for yourself and cleaning up what doesn't feel right to who you are becoming. Okay. Bottom of the deck, exactly. 8 of Pentacles. You see how he's all in her face and she's like, you know what, let me just stay working and focus on what I'm trying to build. And that's kind of what I feel. Yep. Who said that? The Empress. I love it. 8 of Pentacles. And who said that? The Empress did. The Empress got tired and released the situation. As I said, clean it up and released it. Alrighty, so let's go to present with the yang, the masculine energy. Me and my little hands with these big old cards sometimes. I swear for Jesus. Alright, one more shuffle. Alrighty. I don't know why I'm cutting the deck, but we'll cut the deck. Alright. Yang, present energy. May I have one card, please, Spirit? Thank you. The High Priestess. Meditating and turning inward. Developing your intuition. Developing your skills. Okay, I'm also getting, you might be a light worker, a healing person as well. But you know that this person was supposed to be your person. You know that this person was supposed to come into you. You were waiting for this person to do what was right. You've been watching this person energetically at night as well, is what I'm getting. You are the high priestess, divine feminine, those that I am actually resonating with. If not, then you're the other side of it. Masculines, still in the high priestess, meditating, turning inward. It's not time for action. It's like it's not up to you. And it's also not up to you to do action. Someone else in this situation. So again, I got the Four of Pentacles again, which is about holding back. Divine feminines are holding back from this divine masculine. They're not moving forward. They're not making any action because they're waiting for you to do what you need to do. You keep showing up energetically, but you're not doing nothing. Thank you, Spirit. Princess of Cups. Ready to journey on is what I just heard. Ready to journey on, ready to have new experiences, ready to walk. So take it as it resonates. I'm going to be honest. I have a very strong feeling that this may be for both of you. There's some of the divine feminine is coming from your angle. Divine feminines feel like the divine masculines are moving on to someone probably younger, I don't know, more beautiful, more vibrant, more whatever. And so the divine feminines are saying, well, I'm going to move on too. Then I'm going to find, my new encounter, my new person is Nine of Cups. My wish. I'm going to go find me a new wish. I'm going to wish upon a star and wait for new love to come in. One more card here for Yang. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Cups. Wow. Caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. Like I said, this is a time that the divine feminines are going within. They're healing themselves. They're going back to all of the things that they've learned over this journey. I'm hearing through COVID. So a lot of you may have been on this rocky relationship thing with your person all the way through COVID. And it's like, you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm wiser. I'm better than this. I deserve something new. I deserve something fulfilling. There goes that Nine of Pentacles. Like I'm telling you, your divine feminines are not waiting for someone else to fulfill them emotionally. They're finding that within themselves. They're finding a brand or you get what I'm saying? They are also waiting for a brand new love to come in. A new emotional. I think I also need to make it very clear that the divine feminines are, as you can see, there's nothing here that is saying I need your money. Nothing here saying I need you to support me financially. This is all about emotions, tapping into the heart space. And I feel like a lot of the divine masculines are not there. So the divine feminines are now reaching out energetically to their spirit guides, to God, to ask for that fulfillment and or for someone else to come in and fulfill this. But until then, they are the Nine of Pentacles. They are the Nine of Cups. You understand what I'm saying? They will fulfill within themselves. I don't believe, got to be very honest. I don't believe any of them are like, I don't want union. I don't need union. I don't need nobody. It's not that. It's that, okay, well, you're not going to come in and keep me stagnant, and you're not going to take me back to where I was already at. So if I have to be the one to fulfill this energy within me, this emotional energy, to move on, then that's what I'm going to do. 1818 as I looked at the camera. Alrighty, so let's get into the future. Alright, new life for the future, Spirit, new life. One card to start. Or two. Wow. Transformation is the Tower. Right? And Lovers. Making the right decision. True love, true embrace, true support, equal. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck is what the Two of Wands. With the King of Wands, there might be a king. There's a King of Wands, and then there's peeking out is the Knight of Cups. So with how many men are around here? Shit. The Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Cups with the Hermit in the back. So the Knight of Cups is the one who's not making much of a splash. But I feel like the Knight of Cups is trying to heal something with you. The Knight of Cups might have been okay, so you had a player around you, feminines. There was a player energy. But there's also someone who is very passionate for you. And I think someone who is, someone's passionate but a little bit older. And someone's passionate and a little bit younger. They could both be fire signs, though, Aries, Leos, and Sag. But one is, again, a little more, I'm hearing reckless. Reckless, very passionate, goes off of just like the passion that you have together. Where someone else kind of sees you as someone who can spark big changes or big, because I'm seeing the stage with bright lights. It's almost like there's a passion that someone wants to have with you. But anyways, back to what we were talking about is the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is taking the next steps, coming into union, things of that nature. So let's get one more card under New Life. What is transformation and the Lover's spirit? What is this new life? One more card, thank you. Oh, okay, so someone is a little upset. Someone's probably not going to be so happy that someone's getting ready to make a decision. That Five of Pentacles, yep. What did I say? Someone's not going to be happy. But, Ten of Swords, someone was sticking in. Like I said, somebody, probably, a lot of you may have actually were living with someone or something like that. It was like you were spending more time than normal with someone. And they took all those swords out their back and they're getting ready to walk out the door. Like the Divine Feminine has had enough. Has had enough. Yep, moving on to calmer waters towards the King of Cups. Yeah, the Empress, the Sun, and the Two of Cups with the Ace of Cups with the Chariot, with the Awakening, and the Four of Wands with the. So your Emperor is coming. And I think I said this. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do. I think I said this on my Instagram page too. Is that there's some of the divine masculines don't want to come into union, won't leave the person that they started a family with, won't leave the religious beliefs that they have, won't come into union, whatever that means for you. I'm not going to sit here with the storylines. You know what your storyline is. Some of the men are sticking to their guns for whatever reason of not returning to the Divine Feminine. Okay? And because of that, you don't get to decide that Divine Feminine and or Divine Masculine, you don't get to decide for them to not move forward. Because I don't want to come in union and I have a contract with them. I just don't feel like doing that right now. So I'm going to take the next 3 to 5 years to just party and bullshit. Okay. But you have wisdom that you're supposed to come into union. So what's going to happen is that other person that you're hoping is there after your 3 to 5 stint, being a hoe, I'm just going to call it like it is, being loose, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. That person may not be there. Because they did the work. So why would I punish my child, is what God is saying. Why would I punish my child to stand behind while you get to run amok? That's not what's about to happen. So there's another person coming in. And it may just 22:44 when I looked at the clock. It could be another Divine Masculine. It could be a soulmate. Whatever it is, just know that if you make a decision not to come into union, that doesn't mean that the Divine Feminine. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. It doesn't mean the Divine Feminine then won't come into union or will have to sit stagnant. That's not a thing. That's not. Like, I think a lot of masculines are like, oh, now that I know who my person is and we're contracted for life. And I don't know where y'all are getting that from. What website is everybody reading that bullshit at? Like, what are we talking about? You get to run amok like you're in Grand Theft Auto and the Divine Feminine has to sit home and knit and twiddle her thumbs and make what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? That's just so weird to me that somebody is really like preaching that. Yeah, because she can't go nowhere because y'all got a contract. Oh. And you're who? Because last time I was told God was the one that was telling us what was what and when it is and how it is. I didn't know that mere man could make that change. So there's that. That is all. All right. One card for Clean It Up, Spirit, for the past. Thank you. Shit. Okay. One card for the present, the Yang energy. One card for the Yang energy, Spirit. Thank you. And then one card for New Life, Spirit. The present. I mean, the future. The future. One card for New Life, the future, Spirit. Thank you. Bottom of the deck is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I do believe that divine feminines want to. But whether or not the divine masculines want to come into that union is a whole other. So clean it up. I have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So one of two things. Someone came in brand new that you never met before, and it felt like everything. It felt like true love. The beginning of a romantic. This is the romance of a lifetime. Sorry. I do think some of you had a new person come in, someone that you did not date in the past, this lifetime, meaning that you just recently met them, and you noticed that it was a true love, and or someone came back to you as a brand new person in a higher vibration, in a higher light, and more wise, things of that nature. And I do believe that there was some forgiving and learning that has taken place. Again, this is the divine feminine's point of view. Releasing and healing from the past, they knew that they would experience more love. So that's the thing. It's like, okay, you know what? Maybe what I was holding on to is not my place. Maybe what I learned was just that, to learn wisdom and to move on and to heal and forgive people from my past, from my childhood, from other relationships, past lives, things of that nature. Presently, divine masculine energy is healing family issues. What did I say earlier? Someone is like, I don't want to leave my family. I'm not going to leave my family. I'm not going to leave my religion. I'm not going to leave my church. It's like all of that. You know, I'm not going to leave my homies. I'm not going to leave my boys. You know, whatever that is, there's a family connection that these masculines have that they don't want to let go of. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there also may be some childhood wounds that these... So the divine feminines are aware that some of their divine masculines have childhood wounds. 26 when I look at the clock. Why do I keep getting all these? Wow. And over the new life is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Like I said, even if you, divine masculine, the one who's walking away and deciding not to come back into reconciliation, someone is coming. It's going to be someone from a high vibration. This divine feminine has already reached empress status. So God is not going to usher in a page or a knight, and not even a king. Another emperor, more than likely from another past life, is coming in. Or you're going to get your shit together, divine masculines, to come into union with this person. You understand? All right, so I'm just going to ask for some additional clarity because we're talking about love. So let's just get a few more cards, and then I'll give the spiritual angel message, and we'll close out this reading. Alrighty. Whew. Yeah, someone's heartbroken. That was at the bottom of the deck. Someone is heartbroken. Alright, clean it up, Spirit. Man, I have 2 cards. Let's just do 2 cards. Clean it up. Thank you. Oh. Yep. So we have heart with the key, welcoming love, meeting the one. What did I say? That new love came in. Someone came in brand new. Seemed like they had a wiser understanding of your connection together. Exactly. Yeah. But I think the cassette, someone from your past probably came in, or someone from someone's past came in. We have cassette, which is outdated thinking or replaying events in someone's head. And then we also have seduction. So I truly do believe that someone from someone's past came in to seduce them. They didn't know that this was all a test that whether or not you were going to stay in your divine connection, or were you going to keep playing the games that you have played before just because someone who's attractive and sexy and I'm also hearing like bends to your whim, your wish, and that it may also be sexually. Someone just said 50 Shades of Grey, so there may be some sexual things that you like to do with one particular person that maybe your divine feminine wasn't into. But whatever it was, we have the clock energy, which needs time to heal, takes time to heal, things of that nature. So again, that clean it up energy, it started hot and heavy. I know that it was definitely a connection where you knew that you were really feeling someone. Bottom of the deck is kisses, but I do feel like someone from the past came in and brought someone a karmic lesson because they did not stay true to the union. What is Yang, Spirit? May I have 2 cards? Thank you. Yep. Okay. Well, that's about right. So I think when the divine feminines, what I'm feeling is when the divine feminines decided to leave and or to stand it true in their light, in their wisdom, in their someone's saying their growth. So in their newness of being an empress, I guess, or just their ascension, lightning, shocking upheaval, sudden changes. It may also have been a sudden change also for this person. This divine masculine may have had something happen. Maybe someone got pregnant. Maybe, again, someone from their past may have come along and did something. I don't know about that. But that shocking lightning is coming two ways. But this is what it is now. Someone's wearing a mask because they're chasing. They've turned from the runner, running from the divine feminines, to the chaser. But for some reason, they're still putting on this mask. Like, I'm getting this, like, trick-or-treat energy. Like, you almost don't want the divine feminine to know that you're knocking on their door. Yeah. Still wearing a mask. Because you thought you were going to... Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Divine masculines definitely thought of proposing. Period. I'm not asking. I'm not saying this might be your story. If you're a divine, the 30-30, as I look at the... If you're a divine masculine, you thought of... Yep. And then you went... And then you... As soon as you thought of getting engaged, you cut this person off and started dating someone else who ended up being not the most... Yeah. What was that? Yeah, you got in a karmic relationship. That's what that was. Okay. New life spirit. Now I have 2 cards. Thank you. Yeah, keys on the ring and then not enough. Many options, decisions being strung along and then not enough. Not feeling like you're enough, frustrated in a relationship. So what's at the bottom of the deck is the sword and the rose, which is truth and clarity. So again, I think from hand of cards, love, the snake, the runner. Yeah, you've turned into the runner, divine feminines, because someone treated you like many. And you're not doing that anymore. So whatever's getting ready to come into your life, you're going to know when you're being treated like one of many options. And that's not going to be enough for you to move forward. You're going to need truth and clarity in order for this reconciliation to come in. Either way, a new life is being birthed for you. Do you understand? This divine masculine may not stop. They might keep taking chances and risk with love. That doesn't mean that your new life is not coming, okay? Maybe the divine masculines also may feel like they're not enough for you. May feel like you're too good for them. There may be something going on there as well. But you have turned to the runner. But again, with truth and clarity, this may come back together. But if not, there is protection, there is honor, and there is power to get you to your new life, divine feminines, okay? That is beautiful.